Hi, my name is Hansel.
My name is Katina,
and welcome to Scoris Connect. So today we have a very special person who are going to be interviewing, who is an engineer.
A comedian, not only that, he's also an entrepreneur.
So since you're a comedian, I have a joke for you.
Okay.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
Because you went to KFC.
Nice one. Nice one.
So the first question we have, why did you choose these three career paths?
I don't think I chose them, they chose me. So growing up back in the days at home, I used to be stubborn. And every time I would see a screwdriver, I would know that the screwdriver was meant to unscrew something. So my father's radios and electronics suffered. The problem was I would unscrew, and I have so many screws and I would not know where to put them back. So most of the time when my father would come back from his workplace, he would find his radio shattered, and of course he knew I was the culprit. So I got some good chibokos from that, and he told me, this was when I was young, I was about 7 years old, and he told me the only way you would learn how to put the screws back is if you became an engineer. So growing up, I knew that is all what I wanted to do. So I worked hard. I passed my primary. I passed my O-level. I know this is an international school, so you may not understand this language, but it's O-level is like year 7, right? Year 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? So I did my O-level. I did it from upcountry. I don't know if you know a place called Koboko.
No.
Do you know? It's very far. And then I came back here for my A-levels, where I did sciences. I did PEM, that is physics, economics, mathematics, and I struck it with fine arts. And I passed quite well. I was admitted to Makerere University, and I did a Bachelor of Science in Telecommunications Engineering, where I completed in 2008. So that is how I became an engineer. So the comedy phoned me when I was already an engineer. So I was working. I was fortunate enough to get a job in MTN. I worked there as a fixed line switch engineer, and I actually started working in MTN when I was still in school. Yeah, I was that brilliant. So they kept me. I was going to school while working at the same time. So from 2007, if I finished my university, 2008, 2009, and 2010, that is when comedy started coming in, because there was a competition by DSTV. I know you know DSTV. You guys have it at home. Yeah, for us we have the local ones. There was a competition by DSTV called Stand Up Uganda. They were looking for the funniest man in Uganda. So by then I was already working as an engineer. So my sisters told me, hey, Patrick, my real name is Patrick. Patrick, you can go for this, and I think you will do well. So, I'm an engineer, and then I started doing comedy. I didn't see, but somehow they managed to convince me. So I went for the auditions, and I went through the first phase, the second phase, the third phase, the fourth phase. We now went to the finals. We were in the top 4, I was there. Top 3, I was there. Top 2, I was there. But somebody else won. So I came number 2 in the competition. And then I started doing engineering at the same time comedy. So my love for comedy started superseding my passion for engineering. Then in 2011, I decided to resign my job as an engineer to concentrate on comedy. And now with comedy came other things, the businesses, the farming, and all the other things. So that is how they chose me as an engineer, as a comedian, and as an entrepreneur.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you, who inspired you?
In what particularly? In the engineering, in the comedy, the business, of course, I was inspired by many people, but those two are the ones that I look at as my babies. So in which part?
Both. Which one?
For the engineering, definitely my dad. Yeah, with those chibokos that I got when I was a child, he inspired me to want to become a comedian. But for the comedy, my sisters, I must say, my sisters pushed me into becoming a comedian, because I never knew that it's actually a profession that you can get paid for. I used to do just jokes for fun. I used to make people laugh. I didn't know that there were actually people who made people laugh and guys were paying to go and see them, until I went to the National Theatre and I saw a group called Theatre Factory. Now they are called Fun Factory. They were doing comedy, and I was like, I can do these things. I can't believe people are paying to see the things I'm doing for free. So those are the small things that inspired me to become a comedian.
So what challenges did you have when you have all these careers? I mean, there are three, and what can you tell?
I don't have challenges per se, because in life you need to prioritize. All those professions require a lot of time. You need to invest a lot of time in them, so you can't do all of them at the same time. That is why in 2011, when the comedy was rising, I had to let go of the engineering. So right now, yes, I may be an engineer, but we are described as non-practicing engineers. I don't practice engineering at all. I last practiced engineering in 2011. So the small engineering I do is repairing things at home, advising people. I don't do much of engineering because right now my main focus is comedy. So when you learn how to prioritize things in life, you will move forward. Other than trying to grab everything at the same time, it becomes a problem. You see, comedy has a season. There are times when I'm very, very busy, like right now, between October and January is our busiest period, because people are doing end of year parties. That is when people in love decide, oh, we are getting married. Weddings are there. You have expos. You have so many things happening between October and January. So, but you might find between March and June, I am at home the whole day, the whole time, doing nothing. Yeah. So in that period when I am at home, I'm doing nothing, is when I concentrate on now the entrepreneurship. That's when I look at the businesses, I see what to improve, what to add, before I personally become busy. I have a company, it's called Salfin Productions Limited. It's an events management company. When I am not busy, I give it 100% time. But when I have a show, I don't want anything to disturb me. That's why I have a team, people who look after the company. But when I am free, I come and, I try to find out what is going right, what is going wrong, and how to improve it. So learn to prioritize. And when you learn how to prioritize your life and everything you do, it becomes easy. So the challenges become less.
By any chance, do you have any regrets?
Never. I never have any regrets. Do I miss engineering? Yes, I miss it a lot. I don't think I'll miss it now because the systems have improved. MTN is doing extremely well. They are not doing any upgrades. But back in the day, there was work because the network was young, it was still small, and we needed to do a lot of upgrades. So we used to work a lot. But now, it's mostly now maintenance. By maintenance, I mean the system is there. You only go and check whether it is running well. But back in the day, we were doing mostly implementation, creating systems, using our heads. And it was very interesting. I miss those times, but I don't regret any decision I've ever made in my life. The only regret I have is I wish I had done it earlier.
So I wanted to ask you, since you have a business and you're an entrepreneur, I wanted to ask you, how does your role contribute to the company's vision?
My role, first of all, I am the CEO of the company. Because I founded it, I am the CEO. In other establishments, they are known as executive directors. My role is very important because I am the one. I am the face value of the company. Most of my clients are very comfortable talking to me because they know me as a person, they know me as a public figure. So it's easy for me to get business for the company compared to my other staff. So my role in the company is quite very important, but I try as much as possible to, especially in meetings, I go with my team. so that those clients can get used to seeing them, they can become familiar faces. In the event, because I travel a lot to do comedy, I travel all over the world. So when in the event I am not there and they need somebody to, conduct business with, they are comfortable talking to a member of my team. Yes. So my role, however important it is shared. I try as much as possible to water it down so that without me, the company does not cripple. Yeah, so that's what happened.
When you're a comedian, you have to write something about your jokes.
Yes.
So how do you write your jokes?
So in comedy, there are different styles of how we do jokes. There are people who depend on other people to write for them jokes. There are those who write their own jokes. My style, because I write my own jokes, my style is what they call observational comedy. I talk about the things that are happening in everyday life.
Like my experience today in the traffic. Some guy, we were stopped for so long that the guy decided to switch off his car, and unfortunately he fell asleep. Yeah, he fell asleep. Like it was too long and he thought it was going to be longer. So he decided to take a power nap. Have you ever taken a power nap? Let me take 5 minutes and a few moments later, it has 2 hours. So I think he just decided to take a power nap and he went. So the hooting that was happening in the traffic was amazing. So I observed that. So I'll go back home and I'll write a joke about it and I'll make it funny. So my style of presenting is mostly observational comedy. I talk about my life a lot, where I am from, the things I've been through, because I am a village boy. I'm a guy from a place called Mbokolo. Do you know Mbokolo? Exactly, it's the village. Yeah, very few people know it. Even villagers don't know it. So that's how serious it is. So I mostly talk about my life, talk about my family. I talk about things that define who I am. Other people do slapstick comedy. They just see or they read something and then they turn it into a joke. Yeah. So there's a lot of writing. Yeah.
So another question. What do you want to say for people who wanted to become comedians?
If you want to be a comedian, go for it. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. Can you imagine the fear I had when I was telling my dad that I would like to leave engineering and become a comedian? Exactly. The whole society was against it. They were telling my father, you paid a lot of money in university, this money, you should recover some of that money. But my dad said, are you sure that's what you want? I said, yes. He said, then go for it. So without my dad's encouragement, I don't think I would have become a comedian. So in everything you do, surround yourself with people who are going to encourage you, even if it's not going to work out. When you have that one person who's going to say, try it, it may work, and if it works, you see the person gives you even energy for you to go back home and say, I have to make this work no matter what. Yeah, so it's not easy, especially when society, because one of our biggest failures in life is self-doubt. And we let self-doubt happen when we let society decide for us what we want to be. You may decide to say, I want to open a washing bay. And somebody says, a washing bay? You went to international school to open a washing bay? Are you serious? But a washing bay makes about 3 to 5 million shillings every day. But that's not what they see. All they see is you're washing a car with a rag, you are removing mud. That's what they see. That's what society sees. They do not see the end product. But the problem is when the end product comes, they all want to be part of it. Hey, 5 million! Where are we going? Which place are we going? Hey! So, if you let society decide what you want for yourself, you will never make it in life. Yes.
See, you got him. His words.
Hey, don't take them literally. But yeah, surround yourself with people who are going to encourage you.
What do you expect from yourself in the near future?
I expect people at the end of the day to say, That is Salvador's business. That is Salvador's show. Salvador employed those people. Salvador has improved these people's lives. Salvador has changed. I want to leave a legacy where I am going to make other people's lives better. I want to impact on other people, not just my family, not just going out there making all those, thousands of dollars and then coming back and I spend it with my family. I want to create an environment whereby people say, yeah, that man did something for us. Yes.
I think we should give our audience a chance to ask questions. So what's your word of advice for someone who's having a hard time?
Having a hard time with what? So, I have this theory. It's not a theory, it's a saying that life is what you make it. So if your life is hard, if you're going through a hard time, you have decided to make it hard. Life is what you make it. Happiness is a choice. Sadness is also a choice. Crying is a choice. Laughing is a choice. Eating is a choice. Putting on weight like me is a choice. You understand? So life is what you make it. Everything happens for a reason. So if you are going through a hard time, do not beat yourself up because you always know that better days are coming. If you can, solve it. If you have people around you who can help you solve it, please get them around you. If you can find a way of solving that problem, because no matter what, you can never be in a problem, in hardships forever. There will always be light at the end of the tunnel.
Mr. Patrick,
Yes,
can
please.
you engineer on this class?
So this is a very interesting question, very tricky question. And I'll give you different examples. It all depends on the education system. And it depends on you as a person. You understand? My sister did environmental management. It's an arts subject, but she's a nurse in Canada. Why? She used her degree to enroll for nursing because in Canada, every level of education starts from that level. There's nothing that, so what did you learn in year 3? Aha, carry it forward. No, every level of education starts from there. So she did arts when she was in Uganda, but when she went to Canada, she enrolled for nursing. So it depends on what you want as a person. You may do arts in your high school, especially in your high school. But when it comes to college, your heart shifts to sciences. You will have to put in a lot of effort though to try and catch up. You understand? To try and catch up with the rest of the guys who have a different fair advantage because they did sciences.
I have a personal question to
Okay.
ask. So, do you have a wife?
Yes, I do. I actually got married in 2020. I have 3 children. One actually just completed P7, which is year 6. Yeah, she just completed this year. And then my son is in it's year 4, P4, P5. P5 is year 4. And then the youngest is just leaving kindergarten and joining year 1. So yeah, I've been with my wife ever since I started comedy. So that's 15 years. Yes.
Would you like to enroll them in this school?
There is a reason why I think I came here, because I fell in love with the school, because the discipline of this school is quite remarkable. So, and that is one of the virtues I really love. Discipline, beyond anything else, will make you excel. You may be very smart, you may be very clean, You may be very eloquent, but if you don't have discipline, all those
Things don't matter.
they don't matter. No matter how good you are, no matter how brilliant you think you are, without discipline, none of those things will matter. You will stay with all your other attributes and they will not lead you nowhere. No one will want to be close to you. So definitely, I think the next enrollment, you will see some people who look like me.
When like you're going for a show, do you like wear clothes that are like according to what you have written down? Like,
You guys have brilliant questions. No one has ever asked me this question before, my dress code. So, one of the most important things to know is not one, there are a couple of things I consider before I choose a dress code. One, the venue where I'm going to perform at. Sometimes it is a wedding and it's in a hall or a garden. Sometimes it's a corporate party, an end of year party. Like from here, I'm going to host the MTN end of year party. I cannot go dressed like this. So the choice of clothing depends on the type of show you're going to do. If it is a paid for show, there are these paid for show which are very expensive. You need to also relate to how much people are paying. Then there are these shows of 5,000 shillings. Yeah. There, even if you go in sandals, no one will care. But if you go with sandals in a show where somebody has paid 100,000 shillings, they will lose respect for you.
Second trip.
Yes.
What would your last meal be?
My last meal? I don't want to have it. I don't want to have my last meal. I'm still eating. But I am a traditional man and I love kalo a lot. Do you know kalo? Millet flour. You know, like posho, but it's brown. Yeah, that one. It's a traditional dish which comes from my area. So that with any sauce. I love that so much.
So, sir, I have a personal question to you.
Go ahead.
Are you going to join our podcast next time?
If you invite me, why not? I've enjoyed myself and I'm enjoying myself. I really want to come back. I'm so sorry for the guys who left because of the time. But I would really love to come back and maybe also face their tough questions. That, hey, you guys, you are brilliant. I didn't expect to get these questions. Some of these questions you've asked, I wish grown-ups who are professional, those funny people, could ask me. But imagine those questions coming from me. I'm very impressed. So thank you very much.
And I think to close this interview, we need to ask an important question.
Yeah.
If you weren't born in Uganda, which country would you want to be born in?
If I wasn't born in Uganda. You people. What a question. I don't know. East or West home is best. Even in my next life, I want to be a Ugandan. I love this country very much because of the opportunities it has given me and because I have traveled a lot. I've traveled to many countries. I admire those countries, but I don't love them. You admire because they have nice buildings, nice roads, expensive cars. But there's something about Uganda that is different from all those countries. And I have been to many countries across the world. So,
Just home is home.
home is home.
Matoke and beans.
Home is home. Our food, our weather, our people, the bodas, the chaos. Hey, everything is just amazing. Everything is amazing. So I don't know. That one I would let God decide for me. Whatever country puts me in, I will say, Mungu ya salau.
So it's off topic, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your confidence?
25.
25.
So maybe this is something that I did not share because that story is quite long. When we were going for the competition, the comedy competition. We were trained on many things, and one of the things was confidence. So we trained not very far. There's a place called Mosa Courts. It is opposite the Sheraton Hotel, and they trained us when it was their busiest season. So all their rooms were full. People were seated on the balcony, and then these guys who were training us, they trained us for about a month before we went on stage. They told us, go there and start shouting. Go in the middle of the compound and start shouting. And we're like, we shout what? He said, we don't know, just shout.
For confidence.
That was not all. The second one, they brought us right here. I will never forget. You see that junction where cars pass, where the traffic lights are? Yeah. By then there was a roundabout. So they made us stand in the middle of the roundabout and start preaching. And you're supposed to preach, whether you understand the things or not, while traffic is passing. So after those experiences, I asked myself, what can ever deter me from standing in front of people, from saying what I want to say, from speaking my mind? And those things, killed my fear, my fear of speaking in public. So a scale 1 to 10, my confidence level is 25.
Can we please have a round of applause? So, you forgot about the joke.
Oh my Lord.
That's what we expect from comedians, so...
What joke. So, I don't know whether in your curriculum is called what?
Cambridge.
In Cambridge, do you do, I don't know if you call them the same, they are called choice questions, objectives,
Yes.
where they ask you a question and then you're supposed to work out the answer and then you choose the correct.
Yeah.
And there are usually 4 options, A, B, C, and D.
Like multiple choice.
Multiple choice, yes, multiple choice. They ask you the question and then they give you multiple answers. You're supposed to choose the correct one. So we had a paper called chemistry. I don't know if you have it. We had a paper called chemistry and it had 3 papers. There was paper 1, which was the multiple choice, paper 2, which was written, and then paper 3, which was practical in the lab. So paper 1, the other 2 were very easy. But paper 1, the multiple choice questions, was very difficult. So back in my school, we had one guy who was very smart. The paper was out of 40. So he would get 38 out of 40. And he would fail the 2 on purpose because he didn't want to show off. He wanted to be with us. That, I also failed. But he would get 38 and the closest would get like 16, 15 out of 40. So one time we went to him. I don't encourage you to do this, but this is what we did. We told him, Paul, we have been failing this paper for very long. We need to come up with a strategy for cheating.
Oh no.
I'm not saying you should do it. But that time we had to do it because we needed to pass. So we convinced Paul. We told him, Paul, we shall give you whatever you want. Paul. Then Paul said, okay, so here's the thing. We came up with a strategy. He said, if the answer is A, I will cough once. If it is B, I will cough twice. C 3 times, D 4 times. We were very excited. This is high school. We were very excited. And high school for us, we would escape from school, go to the disco. We were spoiled. Go and do other things, then come back. So that night we knew the next day we were going to what? To pass. Because we had who? Paul. We went to the disco. We didn't study. So we came back. We came back late in the morning, very excited. We entered the classroom. So we saw Paul seated in the front. We said, to avoid suspicion, let us sit at the back. But remember, Paul, unfortunately, that night we were out in the disco, he got cough. So Paul looked for us in the whole school to tell us he has cough. That strategy may not work, but for us we were where? In the disco. So when we entered class, Paul saw us and said, guys, I have cough. For us, we told him, that is what we agreed. So we went and sat at the back. The man tried to communicate, but we told him, Paul, look in the front. You're going to make the teacher suspicious. They gave us the questions, the booklets. Even before the teacher said start, Paul coughed once. For us in the back, we were like, number one is A. The teacher said start. Immediately, he coughed. It started very well. We were there waiting. B. C. Now, you know cough, eh? There's a point cough will come non-stop. And you can't control it. So we were there writing, we had reached question number 10. Ha! Paul unleashed. For us at the back, we were there counting A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Up to letter Q. That is when he stopped coughing. But we looked on the paper. There was no what? Q. But Paul was the one who was? Smart. So we thought Paul knew something we did not know. So we added it as the fifth option, and we added the Q for question number 10. We all failed. So, and it was based on a true story.
So the paper was hell.
The teacher found us that we all cheated because for us, all our answer for question number 10 was Q.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Sorry to disturb, but may I please ask one more question?
You can ask. I still have time.
Because of this modern era, you know what brain rot is?
Brain rot. What is that? Me, I'm old school. What?
There's 6, 7, then there's Roblox, still a brain rot.
Roblox is a game.
Yes.
Like Mastercraft. Minecraft?
Yeah,
Minecraft.
Yes.
So my kids play those things a lot. That's how I know them. Roblox. You find them there talking. Now, go, give them. I don't understand anything. I sit and then they watch TikTok and they see videos of guys playing those games and the guys say, oh, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna. I will never understand those things.
What was your favorite cartoon as a kid?
Oh, I don't think you know it. I don't think you'll ever know it. It was back in the day. You can't know it. Growing up, there were 2 cartoons I loved. There was one called Kissifer and another one called Punky Brewster.
Jesus.
His Lord. You don't know them. Oh, you brought back memories. I want to watch it now.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. It's been a pleasure. It's been nice meeting you all. So your rehab?
Kalkidan.
Let us leave it there. Hansel. Kalkidan.
Yeah.
Kalkidan. So Riam, Kalkidan, and Hansel.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to Scoris Connect.